Um, Hello, folks. This is Dex, the Algo Capitalist. The reason that our last broadcast was cut short, I apologize. I have sitting here with me a representative from the U.S. Department of Internet Communications, and I was just alerted that I have been in violation of several codes. I've been telling things that I shouldn't. I've been saying things that I ought not. And so I'm here to say that everything I've ever said on this channel is fake news and that I was lying through my teeth. And I'm apologizing. Okay. They told me to say.
They finally got to you, Dex.
I'm a nut, ain't I?
They finally got to you.
Live, we're back. Okay, fine. I messed up, all right? For those of you
I
that
threw
don't
you
know,
right under that bus. Someone in the room asked, and I was like, that was
this is Dex the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, back again from the internet graveyard of silence. From PulseWaveTrading.com, we are back with our end-of-day report. I messed up. I clicked on a button, and that just made us disappear.
Yeah, we were live for 2 seconds, and then we
were live for 2 seconds, but I'm back. So my deepest apologies, and because of that, I'm going to make sure that during the chart segment that I don't push the wrong button again. How about that?
Beautiful.
Awesome.
I'll be gone by then. So,
all right.
Well,
take it away,
man. Yeah, no, I'm here. Hey, everybody, this is Frank, PulseWave Trading. Thank you, Dex. Some cool stuff today. So my main man Dex helped me with a margin trade this morning on KuCoin. So I'm here to tell you how I unwound it. For those of you who were following, I closed the position. As soon as Dex and I are done with this video, I'll be going on again to do our new price trigger for ADA again for Cardano. So I just want to show this just real quick before we get started. This was my balance. We threw a little bit of money into this margin trading account so that we could play with it for our free price trigger trade of the week. And you could see it was $94, and the Bitcoin amount available was 0.010. Okay. So keep that in mind. So that's where we started today. And what we did is we borrowed some ADA from KuCoin right over here. And I showed you how to do that this morning. We borrowed some of that, but we also bought some with our Bitcoin. We went long 552 ADA. That's what it ended up being. And sure enough, our long, wow, Dex, look at that. Dude, we got out. We got out just before it came back down to the trigger.
That's what's up.
Dude, that was 100% perfect profit. We practically got out at the top. I think there were a couple more ticks we could have won, but that was great.
We go after daily bars here, folks.
So here's the thing. Okay, so I'm going to tell you folks what happened. So first of all, I find this. I actually had Dex on with me like a babysitter. We made another video that we didn't post, and going through how to unwind this trade because I just found this. I find this particular part of KuCoin, which I love KuCoin, but I find the margin trading section a little confusing. So here's what we did. We had our position. It got triggered and it was in profit, and I wanted to unwind it. But if you just go to sell ADA, there was like 3,500 ADA there because I had borrowed some to go short with. Okay. So I never did go short with them. So I repaid the ADA by going here, clicking repay. And then it came up that I owed 3,000, but I had 3,500. So I repaid the 3,000 and I'm left with my 550 and I sold them all. Now, here's the thing. The value of that 550 ADA is something like $31. Okay. But because we're trading here with this 10x margin trading on KuCoin, I actually, first of all, I only spent, I think, $30-something on the trade, if I remember this morning, right, Dex? We looked at it. It was like $30.
Correct.
It's cool that you were there because my fuzzy memory, you can back me up on stuff that I can't remember. Well, the amazing thing is because of this 10x leverage, this quick trade we did today made me about $30 and a 0.003 plus Bitcoin. So remember I showed you guys that screenshot from, and you can screenshot this yourself. This is a video that is live on our channel. 0.010144 was what I had, $94. And you can see now just from that one margin trade with the 10x, I got $126. So this is crazy because this is the kind of trade that people like fantasize about all the time. Oh, can I do 30% every trade? And you just laugh at them like, grow up, child. But look at this, Dex. I didn't even know what I was doing with this platform, and we made $30 using the price triggers today. So I wanted to show people that as soon as I get off with Dex, I'm going to let him do his end of day report, and I'm going to get ready for the next video. And the way you can access it is by creating a free membership at pulsewavetrading.com and getting in our chat room and getting access to our content website where we post all of our stuff. So the link is in the description to get a free price trigger, access to the free price trigger trade of the week. And if you do that, you can get in on our next data trade, and we'll see what happens. Obviously, your results may vary. This was a great trade, but honestly, Dex, it didn't even really move that far. Now, that being said, with this leverage stuff, you could also get wrecked really easy too. So,
yes, you can get
something to
wrecked.
keep in mind. It could have lost $30 really quickly too. So you got to be really careful with it. But
so on $100 account, you made $30.
That's insane. Yeah, $94 account.
You made a 30%
It was over
profit
30. Yeah,
in one trade in a matter of moments.
yeah,
30% profit in a day.
It's insane. Yeah. Yeah. And by the way, those of you who are waiting, the price triggers are being posted right now. The executive cat trader is on the case, and you'll see those very quick. Well, anyway, thanks for having me on your end of day report, Dex. And I'll see you folks in the room. I'm gonna give it to Dex, and I'm out of here. Thanks, buddy.
Peace, my brother.
Later, man. See you tomorrow.
All right. So let's go on and get to our screen, shall we? Look at some charts. All right. So I have refreshed my charts for you. Let's just knock these out right quick. All right. So looking at Bitcoin, all right, keeping it nice and gully here for you. So we have a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading in Bitcoin. Nice little rally alert right here. So we're going to watch this one. I think it wants to retest and break through 10,000 on the top side. Remember what I told you. 10,000 is a critical juncture. I'm expecting that when we hit 10,000, there is a 79.8% chance that the market will explode through that level, taking us almost directly to 18,000. Once again, there is a 79.8% chance that Bitcoin could explode once it hits that 10,000. It'll act like a springboard and take it like almost immediately to the 18,000 level. I cannot stress that enough. Be prepared for that. All right. If that does not happen, I expect for sideways movement. It could be a little elongated, meaning that we could stay sideways for a couple of weeks, because 10,000, any way you slice it, is going to be the new support for Bitcoin. 10,000 new support for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is having a Dow effect. A Dow effect is taking place in the Bitcoin, where Bitcoin is doing a type of a price action that is similar to the Dow. For whatever reason, Bitcoin, I'm anticipating, is going to overtake the Dow. So it's catching up to the Dow. That's what it's trying to do. And it doesn't have that much in its way to get there. So with that being said, 18,000 is our secondary target. There is nothing in between. There's a massive air pocket between 10,000 and 18,000, an $8,000 air pocket. And I believe that it is going to reach 18,000 before you know it. And then that is going to become our secondary price target will become our primary support. 10,000 will be the old solid, like, solid support, longer term support. But 18,000 will be the short term support for the next move, because I see the 20,000 being taken out by a new 22,000 high. And I think once we hit like 22,000, the market's going to take a break, trade sideways, pull back, retest the 18,000 support, and then take off again. And it will probably jump this time to like 25 or 26,000. And once it overtakes the Dow, then I think that's when you're really going to see the prices really start jumping and skipping. So that is my commentary, short, intermediate, and long term on the Bitcoin. All right, according to the algo charts that you are looking at, that's what this is based off of. Not pulling prices out of the air or out of my pocket. This is based on the algo charts. All right. And those of you who are new to the channel, do a little bit of searching through the channel and you'll find my archive videos where I explain some of these algo theories, the way markets move and behave. The latest one is on the 100-year cycle. And since I exposed that cycle and talked about that particular rare price action pattern, everybody and their mother has been parroting it, even on mainstream media, talking about a 100-year cycle. They didn't know what they were talking about until I said it. So I just want to throw that out there too. Yeah, I feel some type of way about it. So what? All right, moving right along. So here's the next thing right here. We got a rally alert for Wells Fargo going into tomorrow. Yay! A round of applause for the Wells Fargo. I've been holding it, man, riding the bucking Bronco. It's been a little scary at times, but I knew I had to maintain and just do what I had to do, and that's exactly what I did. So I think that the financial sector is going to start to pick up here and benefit from what's been happening, in the equity market, the stock index futures market. So I think that the financial sector will get a break from that, and I think the market will get back up to around this 51 level to fill in the gap. And then once that happens, we'll be off to the races. So this is that gap here, not getting us into the Kumo cloud, but just around this trend line resistance. It could stall at 50, but I think it wants to try to really get in here. So it'll probably be around 51-ish. And then I'll be ready to get out and take some and book that small profit there. It trades good for 3 to 5 points. I'll probably walk away about $4 on the trade, which is a pretty good trade. So that's what I'm waiting on. I finally got that rally alert. I told you I had a feeling that the market wants to fill that gap before doing anything else, and that this right here was acting as support. Here it is. I didn't put that there, so those just he just put that there. He's just trying to feel good about what he's doing. No, the system puts these here, not me. All right, the system lets me know when something's going to happen. All right, this is what this is. It's a bona fide rally alert for tomorrow. All right, we're looking to make money buying in a bear market, a market that's in a bearish pattern, looking to make money buying it, counter trend trading. We do that from time to time. It is what it is. Moving on. All right, so looking at our bonds now. All right, bonds has a bona fide crash alert, which lets me know that I do believe that the equity market is ready to rally starting tomorrow. I think it's going to shake off the fake news of the coronavirus. I don't think the market believes it, and it wants to rally. And I'm ready with my bucket to catch all of the nice rain. All right, so crash alert in the bond. So I will say this: it has been downright impossible at times to short TLT. So your only other option is TBT. And I don't really like inverse ETS because they don't move right for me. They just don't. I like going in and actually selling short the the underlining. But there were times where I tried to short TLT in the past, and it said it was on the restricted list. So they have certain equities they put on a restricted list, so you can't short it, even though the price is falling. You know what I'm saying? TLT is one of those that at times they'll say you can't short it, or your broker will say I can't locate shares, or whatever line they're gonna feed you. And I hate options, so I'm not gonna go in and buy a put. I don't like options. I like to go in and get long or short the underlying securities themselves. So this is what I'll be watching tomorrow. If I can locate a short, I'm going to get it and hold on to dear life, because it's going to come back down here to this trend line around the 140 handle. And that's a $5 trade right there. I'll take that. Thank you, ma'am. Have a nice day. Moving right on to the oil now. Are we going to get a technical bounce in oil? Not yet, folks. We keep heading lower. These are significant moves lower. The market hit that $50 handle. I think it wants to get back into the 40 handle. I think it may even hit $40 before it's all said and done. This is a grizzly bear that's only getting more grizzly by the day. Elongated weekly trend momentum, bearish negative weekly trend momentum. Down, down, down she goes. So on a situation like this, you're selling short the crude oil futures, which is easy to do, or you're getting in there and you're selling short the OIH. Those are your options. All right, let me see. Did I put this on here? No, I didn't. So let's do this so it doesn't overshoot what I've already done. Okay, so here's our OIH. Let me just show it for you. I should have put it with the rest of them, but I didn't. All right, here's the OIH. Now, this is interesting. Now, OIH, you've heard me say before, moves, tick for tick with the underlying crude oil futures contract. All right, like 99.9% of the time. But we have a rally alert going on for tomorrow. What is going on here? Are we getting close to a bottom in the crude oil? It makes me wonder. So equities, you've heard me say too, are much better priced at times than the underlying futures contracts themselves. So we might get a little bounce. I know we got this had this gap here, but this bar right here technically fills this gap. So not concerned with that, but we'll see. This is going to be one to watch. If we get a technical bounce in the OIH, it'll be good for maybe at this point 50 cents. I really can't give it more than that on the initial takeoff, 50 cents. So in other words, if we do have a rally alert, I don't think it's going to be significant. It'll just be significant enough to set up for the next leg down, the short. So I am not interested, really, to be quite honest, on the rally alert call. This is a secondary rally alert, by the way. It's not a primary rally alert. It's a secondary alert. So I don't take it with a grain of salt. I still take them seriously. It's just not as, you know what I'm saying. So I have to wait and see. Is some buying coming in here? It looks like there was some buying that propped up the market, had an inside day. There was no conviction to sell anymore, and the buyers kind of got stopped a little bit too in their track. So we'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. I don't know, but we're looking at 40. So we'll see. We will see. We will see. I just don't. Oil is one of those gangster markets that you just have to see. You won't know until we get there, kind of thing. So, all right, we'll see. I got my eye on the OIH. And here's back to the crude oil. See, the crude oil is not giving us that any kind of alert. On the future side, you didn't get any buying today. We closed at the low of the session. There was no buying. No one was ready to get bid in that market. No bids in the market. Just down. All right. Just down. This is just nasty. So we'll see. I don't know. I have nothing for you on the crude oil futures tomorrow. I got nothing. We're in a bear market. I got nothing. We'll have to wait and see if their intraday price inflection points tell us something that the algos are not picking up. Just because the algos don't pick something up, nothing's 100%. That's why we like the intraday price inflection points as a secondary backup, because just in case the system missed some type of activity during the trading session, the intraday price inflection points bear us out, which is awesome. So we can go into a market knowing nothing for the next day and come out making money hand over fist because we caught, a move that just developed based on the price inflection points. That's why I like the reports, because they tell you where to look for those situations. Okay, so this is the GDXJ that we've been talking about. All right, bull market. So we had this crash alert. It did pan out, found support at the trend line. All right. Then we had a rally alert. The market rallied from that. Okay. Petered out a little bit. And now we got this crash alert. All right. So this is for tomorrow's trading in the GDXJ. Got a crash alert. Looks like the market wants to come down and retest this trend line support, or even threaten to break below it and get us into that Kumo cloud, which is around that 39.50 handle, between 40 and 39.50. So I'm going to say 39.50 is in play right now. All right, it's in play, and we're going to have to watch it and see what happens for the gold miners for tomorrow. All right, next one we got here is GBTC. All of a sudden, people want to talk about GBTC. No one was talking about it until I started talking about it. Now they want to talk about it on the Bloomberg and all over the internet after I talked about it. Nobody was talking about it when it was $3,000 a share but me. Nobody was talking about it at $750 a share but me. Now that it's all the way down here and it's dirt cheap at $10, now everybody and their mama want to talk about it and claim to be an expert and know where it's going. You know nothing. You know nothing. To borrow from Jim Cramer, they know nothing. They know nothing. All right. So here we go. Rally alert back here. This was on January 24th. Market broke out. You saw Bitcoin did what it did. We got this sell short. All right. Got the crash alert. It played itself out. All right. We got this crash alert Friday. Told you to look out for Monday, and that's what we got here. All right. So the market did fall as predicted by the crash alert. All right. Round of applause for the rally alert system. The rally alert and crash alert system does work. Look at the chart. You can tell. Go back any time period you want. It's here. It does what it does. There's no way around it. It does what it does. Okay. Very good at picking tops and bottoms and telling you about momentum. Secondary alerts, anytime you want, any chart you want, any market you want, is going to pick up buying and selling in the market that's not shown on the chart. It's just what it does, is how it moves. It is what it is. Now, we saw some bids come in, toward the close, which prevented this from actually closing at the low of the day. The low of the day was 1052. We got a little uptick into the close at 1058. System picked up on that, so it's anticipating the possibility of a rally tomorrow. All right, this is not a rally alert. It's a momentum. When you see long, it's a momentum alert that there could be some support into this level today, and the market could be bid up tomorrow in the and the GBTC. Full disclosure, I do own some GBTC. Have owned it for a minute, and I'm not letting it go anytime soon. All right. Next chart that we're looking at is the Euro Yen. Full disclosure, I'm still holding a short position in the Euro Yen. It's below the Kumo cloud. I don't think it wants to go back up anytime soon. Sometimes the Euro Yen, which does track beautifully with the U.S. stock market, sometimes it's a leading indicator. It wants to jump ahead of the U.S. futures, stock index futures, and it does so rather beautifully. Right now, you're basing out. Some would say, hey, it's basing out for a rally, another breakout. I'm saying it's basing out for a leg down. All right, so I'm holding that short. It's a small position, but I'm still holding the short and I'm not letting it go. Bear market. I know someone going to say, but hey, your weekly trend momentum, that bearish momentum you had on your side, has now switching over according to this. Looks like some buying is entering, bullishness. You got that rally that you're looking for in the equity market tomorrow. I don't know. You could be in trouble. So we'll see. I don't know. Can't ignore what we see coming up in here. Just because you see this red bar doesn't mean that there wasn't some positions being moved around. It picked up some buying and saying we got the beginning of a bullish run. You could be right with the basing out. I don't know. I'll have to watch for the intraday price inflection points myself to see what's up because we don't have a clear rally or crash alert there. All right. Next one is silver. Been hearing some chatter about silver. Everyone's calling for this big bull market to come in silver. Where were they when the rally alert came on December the 9th? Where were those clamors? I didn't hear a thing as the price was falling. I heard nothing. I heard nothing. It was silence. They were finding other things to talk about like Christmas and snowfall. No one talked about this. Secondary rally came, no one, still silence. System was telling you the whole time it was going up here. Initial rally alert, secondary rally alert. Initial crash alert, secondary crash alert. Initial rally alert, secondary rally alert. Now, unfortunately, we have an initial crash alert for silver for tomorrow. Let's take a moment of silence for silver. It's crash alert tomorrow that will put it not only below the trend line support, but in to the infamous Kumo cloud of death. No, silver said ain't so. Come back. Yob, yob, come back, yob, 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 come back, yob. Now that right there is a very old school reference. For those of you who are in my generation, you know exactly where I got that from. That's from the old Bugs Bunny joint when the alien comes from outer space and the couple adopt the little boy as their own little baby because he looks like a regular baby, and they called him Yob, which is boy spelled backwards. And then toward the end of the episode, he rebuilds his spaceship and flies away back home to where he came from. And as he's flying away, the dad is going, Yob, Yob, come back, Yob. Okay, corny reference, so what? But if you flip this upside down, this thing is about to go to the moon, just like Yob did. It looks like it's about to roll over to the downside. Say it ain't so. The bear is here. He's grizzly. He's not a baby. He's grizzly. We're in a bearish trend here. The trend, the downtrend channel is still in effect, and we have a new negative weekly trend momentum reading developing. That's why we had a moment of silence for the silver. Now, before the hate mail comes, let me just put it out there. I love silver. I own physical silver. I love to trade physical silver. Emphasis on the word trade. When you trade, you go long and short. I'm not married to one position of the market. Now, there was a time in the past, I know y'all gonna call me on it. There was a time where you heard me say I was not interested in shorting gold or silver. At that time, I had my reasons and I did not do so. That was many years ago. We're into today. I will go long and short at the drop of a hat. Now, with that being said, my longer term analysis for this market is to the moon. I believe that we're going to take out the old 2011 high. I think we're going to go to double that price. And it's just something that's going to happen. These prices you won't ever see again in your lifetime. All right. You won't see a $25 silver again in your lifetime. You will not see a 15 or 8 or 9 or 5 in your lifetime. That will be something of the past. It is going away. All right. It is going to rally and break out. One of these days, this chart is going to change, and it is going to reach levels that people think is impossible. All right. It's going to do it. You mark my words. When they do it, it's going to get crazy. The rumors are going to start flying. People are going to start talking about the COMEX again and not even being aware that they don't know what they're talking about. But it's going to happen, folks. It's going to happen. Do you remember what I told you back up in here? That we haven't been back up in that Kumo cloud in a minute, in years since the correction happened. Do you remember that on this monthly chart? Do you remember that video? Hmm. Do you remember this? That was 2012. What's happening right now, folks? Hmm. We're in the Kumo cloud of decks. The Kumo cloud of decks. Okay. The Kumo cloud of death is right here. And guess what? It's about to be the Kumo cloud of life. For the first time in a long time, the Kumo cloud of death is about to become the Kumo cloud of life. And this price is about to get north side of this Kumo cloud and is about to be up, 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 and away. Just want to show you that so you guys could see the proof and the evidence of what I am saying to you. This is an uptrend channel on a monthly chart. See the letter M? All right. The letter M triggers me because back when I was a little kid in kindergarten class, they used to have these alphabet balloon people things, and sometimes you could take it home or whatever if you got picked. I never got picked, but I love the letter M for whatever reason. I wanted to take that balloon home, and I was told I couldn't. So me and the letter M, we go way back. All right. Well, here you go. Letter M, monthly chart. You see the bull. It's a baby bull. All right. The baby bull in the bottom right hand corner. Baby bull. So I got to say, baby bull. Bullish baby bull. Short-term correction, yes. But not correction like, oh, it dropped below the Kumo cloud and it's falling and it won't come back. No. It's one of these thingies. You're flip-flopping around because you're building support and you're about to break out. All right. I beat the dead horse enough. Let's go on to the next chart. I think by now you guys are getting the point. Okay. For those of you who are in the know and you've been watching me for a minute now, does the acronym AGQ ring a bell to you? It's gonna be time to start getting some AGQ, man, not just the SLV. All right. So I'll leave y'all with that. All right. Moving on to gold. Gold has a possible breakout long tomorrow that we are tracking. The daily is bullish. All right, but you're kind of flat. You're not. I mean, you're in an uptrend channel, but it's kind of flattening out now. So I don't know. We got this crash alert here. This does not cancel out the crash alert. This is a momentum reading. I'm gonna change some of the wording around so it can be more understandable by you guys. All right. So yeah, this pullback. I still see pullback just a little bit. Not like collapse, not precipitous drop or anything like that. Just a pullback. Anything more than that, I would have to shout manipulation. All right. Moving on to the next chart. Let's see what we got. That's it. Yay! We've come to the end. We have done it. We have finally finished the pre-market post scan today, and now the end of day report. It's a done deal, folks. It's a wrap. Now, this is what we need to do. I myself am going to put in some tickets. Since I got you guys live right now, I'm just going to go in and tell you. I'm really liking that long Russell. We didn't get into it on the end of day report, but the stock indexes do have some rally alerts for tomorrow. Those of you who are subscribers to the reports, you know you've seen it. Rally alert in the Dow, rally alert in the S&P, rally alert in the Russell, rally alert in Bitcoin Cash, rally alert in the Bitcoin itself. Um, and what you gonna do? Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm about to get in here now and put these tickets in. I'm about to get long this Russell, and I'm getting ready to do my thing. Some says, can you one day cover a water ETN? Oh, you mean like my memory's a little slow. It's been a while. You talking like PHOPIO? Yeah. See, you probably thought I didn't know about that, did you? I was one of the first and only people talking about water ETFs going back to 2010, 2011. Yeah, I talked about that stuff. I brought it up. I told people what was up, and there was really no one talking about the water stuff. They they mentioned it like what's the word I'm looking for? Like okay, water's gonna become important. Blah blah blah. Um, but there wasn't really people really checking for it, really talking about it like that. And I stopped watching it. I had it on my watch list and stuff like that. I stopped doing it because the thing just wasn't moving. I guess maybe because it was too new. All right, let me go ahead and just show you because I just located it. Let me go ahead and pull it up for you real quick. All right, so here's the water ETF that this is PHO Invesco Water Resources ETF. All right, so basically we had a crash alert here on January 24th. Market has since corrected and pulled back. Secondary alert right here. No clear signal for tomorrow, but you are bearish. The weekly negative bear market trend momentum has come off. We have no momentum reading for tomorrow. You are flat. Your downtrend channel still in effect, but your trend line support is right here at this orange line right here. All right, and that's at $38.60. You've been going steadily up for some time now, which is quite interesting. And on your weekly chart, you are, drum roll please, you got a bull, got a little baby bull right here. All right, so your weekly chart is bullish. You're approaching that $40 range. So it's looking like it's not quite done yet, ripping and running. We'll see. Let me pull up the monthly chart here. The monthly chart on your PHO has a crash alert. Monthly chart has a crash alert. In all fairness, the last secondary crash alerts we received had no follow through. The primary crash alert we had no follow through. All right. The last crash alert that actually manifested was during the month of October of 2018. That one manifested, okay, but then found support at the trend line and then reversed and rallied back up again. All right, so that is the history on the monthly chart of the PHO. No problem, my man, no problem. You know I got your back. All right, so with that being said, y'all, like I said, that's it. That's all we got time for. I gotta run. But I love you guys. Be encouraged. Remember pulsewavetrading.com. We got some goodies there for those that sign up for free account. We also got a super deal discount going right now if you sign up and register with us. you can take advantage of some of those deals and all that good stuff. And not only that, but also keep in mind that we have some amazing things coming your way. We're working on it. We've just been really busy to bring you guys the best that we could muster, and we're about to hit you with some amazing stuff. So take advantage of the discount thing we have on there now. It, like I said, is going away. It is not going to be around much longer, and I would hate for you guys to have to miss out on some of those amazing deals that we got. And that's pulsewavetrading.com. And remember, folks, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. See y'all in the morning for the pre market pulse scan. And I'm out. Peace.